The talk around Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma hasn't died down as much as you would think, because whilst there were plenty of discussions saying that no, the recent form that they've shown should perhaps discontinue any talks about their future being up for grabs or being uncertain really when it comes to the Indian ODI team for 2027. Obviously, there's still a lot of people talking about it, and one person who has recently thrown his weight behind the seasoned veteran duo and said that they need to perhaps be given some space and left alone is former India batting coach Sanjay Bangar. Now, it's worth noting that Bangar has worked alongside Kohli and Rohit, not only in the batting team, but he's worked in the Indian team rather, but also worked alongside Kohli in RCB as well, where he was part of the coaching staff. So it is obviously he'd have a lot of insight into how it is that a Kohli and Rohit function in that regard, and that perhaps adds a little bit of gravitas to what it is that he had to say. He said that I don't think the place of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma in the team should have been a question. Look at what they have done over so many years. Now, this is something that has been a common refrain from a lot of people, saying that, look, the accomplishments that they've had, it does kind of give them that little bit of space to not be questioned as much as they have. Unfortunately or otherwise, there have been question marks, and it seems like the question marks aren't coming from fans but from people within the BCCI and team management themselves, because till now there has really been no confirmation from anyone that they'll be part of the scheme of things for 2027. When talking about the World Cup, all that we'll hear from the coaches, from team management, from the selectors is, oh, it's such a long time away. And what's worse is that there was even a hint or an implication that they were basically told to play domestic cricket, which in their case would be the Vijay Hazare Trophy, in order to keep their India contention alive. And that is also something that Bangar indirectly spoke out against. This is what he had to say. He said that they don't need to play as many matches as a younger player. You have to treat them differently and give them space. And again, that's a very interesting assessment, because as I said, both of them have been told to play domestic cricket and both of them will be playing the Vijay Hazare Trophy. In fact, there is talks that Rohit will be potentially playing the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy as well. So there's that also to consider, that he's going to be playing two formats. And it's interesting he's playing Asmat because of course he's retired from T20s, but both of them, as he says, as Bangar says, maybe they don't need to be playing as much as a younger player. You need to give them that respect, give them that space, and treat them differently. Obviously, treating them differently is something that many people are railing against, which is perhaps why it's good that they are playing domestic cricket. But it's interesting that he feels that they don't need to be playing as much cricket, because I have a bit of a counterpoint there when I say that considering there are only one format players, it perhaps makes more sense for them to actually be playing domestic cricket to keep their match sharpness. It's for nothing else. It's not about proving yourselves. They don't need to prove themselves, but they can play it, stay match fit. Nothing absolutely wrong with that. By and large, though, I will agree with this assessment. I don't think there should be any question marks over them playing 2027. And if there are any still, then I don't think it has much to do with cricketing logic. But what do you guys think? Let us know that in the comments below. And don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.